Hey everybody, we are here at the Dome today. I'm going to try to make this a dual video for both my channels. As you can see here, this is a George Springer football jersey giveaway day. It's the Jays versus the Padres. Second game in the series. Jays took the first one, so that's exciting. Obviously the Padres are a great team. Great players. Jays are, they're kind of struggling. The division isn't strong. Go Yankees, as regular viewers know. A Yankees fan. Judge is having an amazing year. 400 obviously is a lofty goal, but hey, who would have thought it, right? But today we're here at the Dome. Before the game, it was raining, so it was miserable. But we got those jerseys. Things going in Toronto right now. But one thing I do talk on my channel, my walking channel, I've been talking a lot of local economics. Our city's kind of it's been a lot of change, obviously. I've lived here all my life, and had a lot of local change recently. One thing obviously the economics right now with a lot of our real estate market here. It's going down. It's cold for my friends in the States. The thought pattern in Canada is that real estate cannot go down, or it was, and now we're starting to get our dose of the fact that it can. Today, what's interesting is within financial markets, financial markets, the interest rates, bond yields on government debt, specifically American government debt, which is the base rate for pretty much everybody, if you think about it. Sorry, I'm going to talk and try to give you the view of the Dome here. We're walking at the 100 level. Anyways, the yields are starting to spike again, which is not good for mortgage rates all over the place, including Canada. So folks, if you are renewing, you're one of the 2020 people or 2021 people, just keep that in mind that rates can go up again. We're having a big slowdown here in Ontario, frankly. A lot of jobs are being lost in the financial industry, banking, etc. Auto, obviously, for obvious reasons. The tariff war is not helping. We re-elected the Liberal government for fourth term. So basically expect the policies that were previous, they're going to resume, right? So do expect, they're going to start letting immigration, they're going to let that come in as well. I saw a documentary or a piece on CBC about how supposedly they can't build houses fast enough because there's not enough low-skilled labor, and they're mentioning that people here don't accept those jobs. So that's going to be a thing. So keep that in mind. If you're local, sorry. The Springer jerseys are all right. Depending on how much you pay for your ticket, obviously. Oh, there's Mary Brown's chicken. You want chicken later or anything? Let me know what you want to eat. You want a smash burger? I think it's obviously they have different things now to eat. Not cheap, but hey, it's all right. Sorry. Well, there's the area here. The bar is. You can go down here. the opposition's bullpens here. This is a good area as well. Left field wall. I will say though, if you are a person, this is not financial advice obviously, seek a qualified professional. I once used to work in that industry. I am now retired from it. But you know, if you do have, you know, the assets or the resources right now, you know, yields are going up. So, you know, it actually is advantageous to possibly build a yield portfolio, right? Obviously diversify yourself, but, you know, a lot of things like utilities, you know, telecoms, income trusts, even commercial real estate trusts. I know, you know, those have been slow, but there's which is Authentics. Game use stuff's really been a nice thing to collect lately. They've been doing a lot of that now. I actually think that's going to take some of the pop out of sports cards in the future. I know not necessarily what Fanatics wants to hear, but you know, the do you want anything here? You want anything here? Not the pretzel. Yeah. Oh, I know. We got a pretzel here one time, and I'm telling you, you could knock somebody out with it. It was really not the best, but that's okay. It happens. Here's the stop. The Jays have been kind of promoting its area where, you know, sort of like there's a $20 ticket, and you could probably get them cheaper, quite honestly. You go through online sources, but you can come here. People don't even watch the game, but, you know, they listen to music. You got live music, but, you know, frankly though, wouldn't you rather go to a local bar? That's what I always say. So anyways, like I said, left field. The Padres are warming up. But the markets have been rocky. In terms of interest rates, I know in Canada we've got a meeting in about 2 weeks. Tiff Macklin, our central banker, and I'm not sure when Jay Powell meets again, but I know that Donald Trump wants him to cut. The only issue is that inflation, food inflation, is still going up. I think anyone and everyone who, you know, goes shopping is just seeing the obvious fact that prices are not going down, right? Obviously, with the tariffs now coming into play in Canada, you know, Loblaws, Walmart's. I'm not sure if Sobeys has mentioned it yet, but they're all talking about their stock is all now being renewed at higher prices. So, you know, that's going to be tricky and unfortunate. You know, food prices are the most sensitive and, quite frankly, politically altering thing. So, you know, those guys know that, you know, so I don't think that he used to be a central banker, Macklin and Powell are not going to be able to actually lower rates going further. This area is cool, left field. Ohtani hit a home run off here before when he was an Angel. I actually have that video on my channel. It was against Gosman, I remember. I remember Chapman lost his mind at the time when he was here, because he was asking like, why are we pitching to him, right? So That is new. All right, Field Market, yeah. You want a hot dog? This hot dog thing? Want to try it? No? Yeah, that's a. Those are really popular now. $11.79, not too bad. It's $11.79, it's not too bad. $11.79. There's Jay's shop here. Always a popular spot here. It's not as busy as I thought it would be, yeah? Could also be because the Jays, standing wise, are not doing that well. But yeah, getting back to folks, all I'll say is that
I like your jersey.
Oh, thanks. Go Oilers. I'm wearing a Connor McDavid jersey, by the way. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I still have tons of Springer jerseys. Huh? 5. Yeah. So, but yeah, just I know everyone loves real estate in Canada. Just make sure you're careful. For agents, I understand you gotta sell to make a living, but at the same time, sell, I guess, responsibly. You know what I mean? Like, don't kill people, right? Folks, it isn't time to be stretching yourself out, taking chances. Like I said, if you have the resources, there are other assets. I mean, the TSX was at an all-time high, so I mean that tells you spread your wings, outward, right? Gold and silver and even crypto are doing well, so just keep that in mind. But just for folks that aren't from Canada or even really from Ontario, or I guess Vancouver's a big market too, really popular. But people are very real estate crazy, so they tend to, oh, there's the Padres right there. This is the 100 level we're showing you. Alright folks, I think for this one, I'm going to keep this bite-size, as I always do for my walks channel. I have 2 channels, Winston W, which is the hobby stuff, card shows, some concerts, I do my box breaks sometimes there, we go to conventions. On my other channel, Winston W Walks, I just walk around the city. I do some conventions there as well. And, mainly I talk about just kind of what's going on locally, sometimes economically, because my background, I have an economics background as well. So just kind of chime in sometimes there. I try to stay away from the politics, even though we just had an election. So I try to stay away from that. Channels for everybody. So anyways, hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I think I'm going to be on something. This gentleman is recording on Sourcenet. I think it's because of the anyways, thanks for watching, folks. Thanks for walking with me.